the longer I've seen it. What do you think? That fucking Theo Von just walked here off the field, off the plantation in fucking Louisiana? Theo Von's been in LA a long fucking time. Kicking it around. MTV, this, that. Theo Von has been kicking it around for fucking years. He just didn't walk off the fucking, Katrina Lodge. Bobby Lee has been walking around as long as I've been walking around. I still remember Bobby Lee, coming up from San Diego. I mean, you guys have heard the stories. This is a journey. You have to look at it and go, interesting. I'm not there, but I will be. I will be. What does it require from me to get there? That's where the notebook and paper are essential, where you have to write down that you want to be where that. Do you fucking guys, I'm a fucking ex-fucking cokehead. You guys know that. Do you think in my cocaine stupor, if you guys know anything about cocaine, or have you done cocaine, or if you have a relative that does cocaine, name fucking the word patience anywhere in that addiction. There's no fucking patience in that addiction. That's why you do coke. You're sitting around all day, and even through the cocaine, I had enough logic that I would look at Rogan and go, I don't know if I'm going to get there. Like, I would open up for Joe. When I was opening up for Joe from 2000 to 2010, guys, for 10 years, do you guys really think that I had my eyeball on fucking headlining?
You didn't?
Not in a million years.
Really?
I was such a lazy sack of shit that I was pretty content and just featuring for Joe. People would call me and make me headline, and I'd headline, but it wasn't something that I was aspiring to do.
10 years ago?
I was very happy opening up for Joe.
Wow.
Because I didn't go to Montreal. I didn't go here. I was never included in anything. All I was doing was booking movies. Somebody put a thing on Facebook the other day on one of the church pages that they can't believe how much TV I've done over the years. And that now when they see me, it tickles them.
Right.
From Law and Order SVU to the Meatball King on the Kid Show to I did all the Wizards of Waverly. I did fucking, Cold Case. I did all those shows on CBS, and I did co-stars on all those fucking things. And Scare Tactics has been playing a lot lately.
Oh, okay.
And I did 4 or 5 episodes of Scare Tactics, maybe. They've been playing lately, and people have been hitting me. Oh my God, I got home fucked up the other night. I saw you in an episode of Scare Tactics where they hid the cocaine in the cars, and I had to get the cocaine from the kid. It was me. The episode I taped the other night, because the other night I couldn't sleep, and I woke up, and the episode was just about to come on, of me and the guy who shoots Tony Montana in the bar in Scarface, who I talked about the story that he was an extra. That's how I found out, because I got to work with him on Scare Tactics. He owned the garage. Some guy came in for a job. They gave him a job, and then he finds cocaine in the door panel. So he tells the guy from Scarface, while the guy from Scarface goes to call the cops, I come in with another bodybuilder guy, and I tell the guy it's my coke. We're going to shoot him. And the kid's fucking shaking.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and they showed the other one when I went into, the kid goes, but my dead grandmother. And I'm like, fuck your dead grandmother. They beep out the fuck your dead grandmother. It's ridiculous. And I was thinking about when I was doing those shows, it had to be 2002, 2003, 2004.
Jesus.
Here I was doing movies, TV, opening for Joe, and I knew the producers of that show. So they would just call me and say, you available next week? Yeah, we're going to write a sketch for you. So they would just write sketches for me. I would fly from Burbank to Vegas. They would shoot. They would shoot on Thursdays. I would go from Burbank to Vegas on Wednesday, spend the night, get fucking hammered. They would give me per diem, like $65 per diem.
Oh, shit.
I'd buy a half gram of Coke and a pack of cigarettes. And I fucking shoot the next day, and then they give me $65 per diem again. And then there used to be a club in Chicago, and they used to have a direct flight from Vegas to Chicago.
Okay.
And I would Riddles. KJ Riddles was the name of it. It's closed now, but Kenny's still alive and kicking. He looks good. God bless him. Riddles used to book me for $800 a weekend for 4 shows to headline. And I would,
Friday and Saturday?
Friday and Saturday.
Wow.
And it was fucking king because across the street was White Castle.
Oh, shit.
Next to it was Shake and Bake.
Oh, Steak and Shake?
Steak and Shake,
Oh,
whatever
my
the
God.
fuck it is. And then down the block was a hotel and had a sushi place. And every time you ate the sushi in Chicago, it's not bueno. You wake up with splinters in your throat and shit.
Oh, my God.
And monkey shells, and you got a rash. But I would destroy. And then there was a cheesesteak place,
Okay.
like those sausage sandwiches.
Yeah.
That would deliver, and they were fantastic. And I had such a great relationship with them that I called them as soon as I landed from the hotel.
The steak and cheese place?
Steak and cheese place. And they deliver a sausage sandwich, the hot beef with the sausage.
Yeah.
And
The combo,
And,
as they call it.
and I would give him an extra 20. He'd give me a couple pills and $10 worth of marijuana. And he'd make me a pipe out of aluminum foil at the restaurant.
Oh, my God.
That's how many times I would go to Chicago, to KJ Riddles.
Holy shit. And you were and at that point,
And I was
you could see
headlining.
yourself doing that for the rest of your life.
Oh, yeah. I was that much of a fucking dead piece of shit. Like, as long as I did cocaine, got a couple gigs with Rogan, got a couple headlining gigs here and there from time to time to make like $800 or $900 for the weekend, I'd be happy.
Wow. So you kind of, it wasn't, I guess patient isn't the word. You were content, but.
Dog, how? I got no parents. I lost a little fucking girl. I lost a daughter because I was a loser. I went to prison. Where in my mindset was I prepared for today? I never saw me headlining and people buying tickets in my life. I was lucky enough just to be included. I was content just being a regular at the store, opening up for Joe, doing little spots. I was very content. It was never really about the money at all. For me, I could look at you guys and tell you, listen, it was such a struggle for years. I'd given up on money 20 years ago. And I was probably, in those days, I was cracking anywhere from 80 to 100 grand a year. I would bust out a $20,000 deal from somebody, and the rest I'd make acting and doing stand-up comedy. And the acting in those days, I was getting $1,250, $1,750. For Spider-Man, I got $600 a day. I mean, there was no money when acting for me. Everybody else was making all this exuberant money. I was a shitheel. I got scale on everything, but I fucking worked.
So, when do you think being content goes from a good thing to holding you back? Do you think
Oh,
there's a line?
absolutely. Absolutely. We all get in a comfort zone. We all get in a comfort zone, and sometimes life throws you into the fucking lion's cage. I love to, listen, life threw me into the lion's cage, but one day I got out and I went back into the lion's mouth, put a chair down, and sat down. I did it on my terms.
Right.
There's 2 different ways you go in the lion's cage. You could go into the lion's cage on your terms or on their terms.
Right.
We all go into the lion's cage on their term, eventually.
Okay.
And then it's our job to get ourselves out of the lion's cage, go back in there, tell the lions, shut up, sit down, open your mouth. I'm putting my fucking dick in your mouth. So you're always going to be in the lion's cage. It's your job to get out and then go back there and you set the fucking rules.
Right.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know that. I didn't know that either. For years I depended on but that's a lie, because in 2002 I was doing my own auditions. I was hustling my own scripts. I had taken my hustle as an actor to a different fucking level. That's why when you look at my IMDb, you see tons of work.
Right.
And there's tons of shit that didn't get reported. Tons of shit that I think about. What the fuck ever happened to that credit? What the fuck are you giggling about? Nobody.
Why did you like him? What did
He did an error.
I knew a second ago, but now it's... Keep going from where you told it, because then.
Okay. You know that little forehead you got?